Hello, this is Sparkleness123, formerly known as Shrek. I changed my channel name because Shrek was too popular of a topic to have, and I was afraid of getting copyrighted as well. But on to today's video. So, I built this really small, or it's pretty medium-sized, one-story home, but don't really pay attention to it because it doesn't really matter. It's just the base, it's just the house I used to to make the garden around it. So basically the summary of the house build is I struggled with the roof for like 10 minutes. By 10 minutes I mean like 20. And I struggle with colors for another 20 minutes. And then I build a garden for like 2. And that's why it looks so bad. But you clicked on this video, so apparently it doesn't. So thanks for boosting my confidence. So I start off by doing the layout, as you probably just saw. And then I completely change it. And then I make it a lot more simple because it's too complicated for my small brain. And then I struggle with the roof, as I was talking about. And it might seem like I didn't take too long, but it really took like 20 minutes. I'm not kidding. Because I can't do roofs to save my life. Now, yeah. I don't know why I made out where all the rooms were gonna go if I didn't even finish the house. Let me know if you want to see this house finished in another video. So when you see me put the auto roof on, that's just giving me an idea, because I don't like the auto roofs because you can't color each individual little gable part, so I have to go through and make each individual part myself. But I really like how the auto roofs look, especially with that update that was 6 months ago that fixed them. When I first started playing this, all I did was auto roofs, and I didn't even use the gable roof because it's too expensive. It's too expensive, cry. And
child, never they will fight. Your mama said his words, oh, so many times. I'm thinking you knew better than the other guys, riding on backbiting and getaway.
Finally, I start on the exterior, or landscaping. So here I am putting a fence around the whole thing to mark out the backyard, obviously because it's in the back and it is a yard. Oh, and don't mind the other little house back there, that's just a mood station that I was extra about. I use this picket fence way too much. Thank you so much for adding this because it's gorgeous and I use it for everything. And I recently learned how to use the paths because before I never used them, I just used floors. But now I know how to use them and have them look epic. Okay, so I am marking out where I want the dirt to go because I'm going to put plants and stuff there, because plants really brighten up a build, and there's no point in landscaping if you do not add plants. So yeah, I just make it look as natural as possible and put a little fence around it just to make it look a little bit more uniform, and then I just put fences around everything because fences make things look better, and so do lights. Light up your builds, guys, because you can't see them if they're dark. So I had a little stepping stone path, and it was really simple. It's kind of ugly. I don't really like it, but it looks nice when the finished product is finished.
To leave you behind, I kept falling in your net. Oh, I've been so blind, but I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what have you done.
Rocks, yes. I never used rocks before because they're ugly and they're not green.
And you hear the road of this shutdown when the world.
Yeah, I just color them because if they're all the same color, imagine if every single rock was the same color in like real life. That would look weird, right? Right. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just blind. So now I add trees. Finally, it took me long enough. And I color the trees because they have to look aesthetic. And I make
But
some
I know for sure that day will come when you first realize what you have done, and you finally get your taps repeat
I
and
look for
revive
some light to make it lit. And I add the lights. Remember guys, do warm lighting because warm lighting is good, and if you don't, I will come to your house and fix it for you. And I do the little, I don't know why. Why is this so popular? The hedge thing, where you just put hedges on fences to make it look like there's a hedge on the fence. I don't know why it's so popular, but I guess I'm doing it, so it must be that popular that little old me who doesn't like to follow trends because I'm not like the other girls. Now I just, literally, for the next 10 minutes, I add bushes. I don't even color them, I just add them. Okay, now I'm coloring them. This is sped up by 8, by the way. Most of my builds are either sped up by 8 or by 4. I colored bushes, a little bit of funky colors like linen and hurricane gray and beige, and then I do the aesthetic greens. So then I add just bushes a little bit everywhere to fill up that empty space because empty space looks weird. I go in and add the little plants, like the little pieces of grass and the little like natural plant thingies, and because it really ties the whole thing together. Don't forget the little details, guys, because it can make or break your build. Doing the same thing here, but with the natural plant, and I do an unnatural color to give a splash of color, because color is epic. Don't forget to use them. And then I go back and make some of them green just because it looked kind of weird with all just these bright spots of almost white. I'm just adding some more rocks just to fill up the space and give a different color because it's mostly green and like linen-y colors, so I needed to add some more gray. And then I go in here and add the aesthetic trampoline fairy lights.